scroll at the moment.
Here's Fiji.
Oh, yeah.
And right over here is Nauvoo. So there's the clouds. Scattered cumulus.
A very good evening, everybody. This is Gulf Harbour Radio, ZMH 286. Patricia and David looking out on a very wet sky and ground outside. Still some light here at this time. 5:15, 17:15 UTC, but it is miserable. Quite heavy rain, but still quite warm here. It is 20 degrees and 1014 on the bar dropping, but northerly 5 to 10 knots. I'm not sure what it is outside, but we had a dry morning, which was good, but certainly not very pleasant. Be interesting to see. We've just been looking at the satellite picture for Freya. We got a bit of a fright before. We looked up the AIS and found Freya almost arrived, and we thought, how could that be possible? But we were looking at a Freya from Austria. So I think our Freya will have a namesake when they arrive. We've got information from Margarita. Interesting that they left Minerva this morning, and they're heading straight to Vavau. Quite pleasant conditions, really. Margarita at the moment are 2318 south, 17809 west, heading on a course of 070 true at 6.5 knots, and they have 15 knots from the southeast, only 20% cloud cover and moderate seas, so pretty decent sailing conditions to get from Minerva to Vavau. Okay, we always keep it fairly swift on a Sunday night. Freya, Gulf Harbour.
Good evening, Gulf Harbour. How are you? Over.
Well, we were lucky to do our thing this morning out with dry weather, but now it's pretty sodden here, Susan, and good evening, Todd. What's it like with you, over?
Yeah, nice sunny day. Good wind again. Pretty comfortable seas, so we are 103 miles from the pass, so looking at getting in tomorrow. Over.
Yeah, very, very good. Yes, you must have had a pretty good run, pretty strong winds. So that's good in some respects. It certainly moves you on, and a good day to arrive. Go ahead with the full report, Susan.
Thank you. Our position is 1935 south, 17709 east. Source of our ground 0 true north. Speed of our ground 6 to 6.5 knots. Wind direction 126 true at 20 to 25 knots. It's picked up some now. We've got some kind of swells around. Seas about 1.5 meters, 6-second interval from the east. I'll cover about 40%. And we wish we were that other Freya that was already in. We saw them on, not on AIS, but on predict wind, local knowledge as well. But yes, we still have 100 to go. Over.
Yeah, but that's good timing to just have an easy night of it. I thought it might have dropped a bit, the wind where you are, for a bit of shelter, but I suspect it will as you get closer with the land. 1935 south, 17709 east, steering true north at 6.5 knots, give or take. The wind is southeast, 126 true at 20 to 25. So the old GFS is pretty accurate tonight. And 1.5 metre swell, quite short, 6 seconds from the east, 40% cloud cover. So one more night and then you can relax for a few months. Over.
Yes, looking forward to that. Thank you.
All right. We'll clear with Freya and we will go to, oh, by the way, Blue Oceans arrived in Nuku'alofa today. Very fast passage, 6 days, door to door. Amazing. They have a X442 X-Shot. So well done to Simon and Mia. Oh, David is talking about a cloud band. This for Freya to the north. So will she hit that before she arrives?
1859. 18 degrees, 59
we'll
south.
make it 59. We'll make it 19 degrees south. So yep, you'll go through a cloud band by the sound of it. It will get cloudier, Susan.
Narrow.
It's pretty narrow though, according to David. Okay, sorry about that.
What could be a squall? What could be a
squall? Could be a squall.
Or
Boy,
two.
it's like getting blood out of a stone here tonight. Narrow band, but could be a squall. Okay.
Squalls.
Oh, squalls with an S. Goodness. All right. Let's go west, and we see Melina Bonatti still there. Melina Bonatti, Alfred, are you on frequency?
Harbour Radio, yeah, Milena Bonatti. How is the reading today?
Yeah, you have a very good signal, actually, Alfred. Good evening, Petra. And you're probably almost smelling the barn, as we say in English. How's it going? And give me your position. Over.
Everything's good. We had a nice day. Not close haul, but still close reach. Not too bad. Wind 11 to 15. Good to have a speed of 6 knots. We are almost a little bit too fast to arrive at the Pass de Boulari in the morning, which is our target. And of course it's 327 to do that. And maybe we have to slow down during the night. Seas are still 2 meters, 9 seconds. Everything's pleasant. Light clouds, 50%, but almost blue sky it looks. So everything's good, and I have to say this will be the last time I think we talk on this trip. We'll go to Vandenberg afterwards, so maybe we can talk then if you're still there as well. Well, we'll see that. We'll let you know by email. Over.
Yeah, don't rush through Newcal. There's some lovely spots, especially if you're divers. So that would be a worthwhile thing to do. And David is just pointing out that if you want to go into Dumbia rather than Bulari, that would take you a bit more time, and that would enable you to sort of do it in daylight.
Better pass.
And it is a better pass. Having said that, all of the marks in New Caledonia are absolutely perfect. The French do a very, very good job of their navigational aids. But anyway, it's something for you to think about. So it sounds like a good day, good last day on passage for New Caledonia for Melina Bonatti. And the wind is about 11 to 15, so very pleasant for their course of 3 to 7 degrees at 6 knots. 2 metre swell still there, which is, I thought it might have dropped down a bit, and 50% cloud cover. So have a good arrival, and just let us know. Your AIS seems to work very well, but just if you can give an email at some stage, Alfred, that would be good. And really enjoy a little bit of French cuisine. Over.
Yes, we are looking forward to that will be very nice. And thank you for your support, Patricia and David. It was very nice talking to you all the time and getting all the support. Wonderful. So, yes, have a good evening, and thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. And it was lovely to meet you too here at Gulf Harbour. It's always nice to be able to put a face to the voices on the radio. Okay, let's go to Mintaka, and we're interested to know what the conditions were like for the last 24 hours. Phil, go ahead.
Good evening, Patricia. This is Mintaka. Do you copy?
Good copy, go.
Well, we have we've done the hard yard. We really enjoyed it. We had 18 to 24 knots from 122, and the seas are less than 1 meter from the southeast. Our current position is about 100 nautical miles south of Savu at 1804 south, 17948 east.
So we are hoping to be in Tudor tomorrow, Tarisaru, about 8 a.m. Over.
That's been a good run for you from Minerva. They are at 1804 South, 17948 East. So they'll be at the Q Dock at 8 a.m. ready for the guys tomorrow morning, Monday. 18 to 24 from the southeast. So that was pretty much what GFS said, David. Anyway, less than 1 metre southeast. So all is well and a good arrival expected, over.
Absolutely, a happy crew. They're looking forward to have a shave, a shower, and a beer for sure. From an different crew, our special thanks to you and to Patricia and to David. Your passive support has been fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's a pleasure, and it's always good to have someone with a good radio, as a lot of people have had this season. So yeah, our pleasure. Good to follow you guys through. Okay, we'll clear with Mintaka and go to Almarie. Almarie, Kerry, over.
Almarie, you copy over?
Yes, I certainly do. It's been very good. Although I discovered today, I've been trying to work out why I'm getting this sort of crackle every now and again on the radio. And at the moment, our street, which I might add is a dead-end street, but it has special traffic lights set up because there's this great contraption that is doing core samples because they're extending the wastewater plant in the area, and they are going down, believe it or not, 32 metres to take core samples. So they're using up part of the road and therefore down to one lane by our house, and there is traffic lights set up just down the road and just up the road, and they make a little bit of radio noise, not a lot, but just enough to be annoying because I could tell it was a local noise, and so that's what it is. Anyway, not that worries you, traffic lights out there in the ocean. Go ahead, Kerry, over.
Yep, thank you. Latitude is 24 degrees 02 south, 176.30 W, wind. Speed over ground 5.5 knots. Top over ground 020 true. Wind is northeast, end of 15. Waves are about half a metre from the east-northeast. About 45% cloud cover. Yeah, we've just had fantastic champagne sailing conditions again today. Over.
Well, it's always nice to get towards the end of a passage with such lovely conditions. It leaves a very pleasant memory in one's head. 2402 south, 17613 west, 5.5 knots on a course of 020 true. Northeast 10 to 15, half a metre east-northeast swell, and a pretty sunny day, 45% cloud cover. So I guess all is well on board. Can't complain about those conditions. Over.
No, we've had absolutely about 5 days of beautiful, brilliant champagne sailing. And the current fishing score is Almarie is 4 with 4 flying fish. Fish is 3 because we lost another lure today, and crew is still at 0. Over.
God, I hope you've got plenty of lures on board. You must be attracting really big fish, that's all I can say. But we actually like flying fish. We fry them up with a very hot heat and crunch them. We learned to do that in the Caribbean, and we really like them. I think David wants to say something. No, you're quite happy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, Kerry, and who knows, the scores might change. Over.
Yeah, the crew is certainly hoping so. I think they're blaming the boat. I think it's the other thing that's the problem is. Over.
Yeah, well, I probably side with them because, as I think I mentioned earlier on, the first boat we had was the Hans Christian, and it just caught fish. We had no problem. And then when we swapped to the Moody, we really, really struggled. So
Same lures.
same lures, everything the same, but yes, just didn't seem to be attractive. There's some vibrations or whatever. So you'll have to try and counteract that with something, I don't know. But yeah, we did all sorts of things to try and make the lures a bit more attractive. But anyway, all right, we'll clear with old Marie and go to Jan, Gulf Harbour.
This is Silver Jan. Have your copy, over.
Yeah, quite light copy on you tonight, Jan, but pretty good. I'll just turn the volume up. Go ahead.
Okay, our position is 20 degrees 29 south, 117 degrees 41 east. Pressure ground is 316 magnetic. Speed over ground 7 knots. Wind from the southeast is at 18. 1 meter swell, 30% cloud cover. All is well, and we still have a ways to go, so we'll probably be with you tomorrow night. Over.
Yeah, roger that, but going quite steadily in nice conditions. 2029 at south, 17841 east for sailing vessel Jan. 316 magnetic course, 7 knots, with southeast 18, 1 metre swell, 30% cloud cover, and all well on board. So we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Over.
Thank you, Patricia.
Cheers. Okay, and as I mentioned, there'll be no weather roundup tonight. We give David a day off on Sundays anyway. Not that the motorsport was much worthwhile watching today, but anyway, he does still get the day off. This is Gulf Harbour Radio. Is there anybody else? No, all peaceful and quiet. So have a very nice evening, everybody. It sounds like your weather is way better than it is here with our fairly steady, heavy rain. But it's good because the front is going to move through quite quickly, and I've been promised my walking day tomorrow is going to be dry. So I'm hoping that it does do as it is forecast. Cheers, everybody. If you want the frequency to make contact with anybody, it's all yours.